Hey guys! Have you ever looked at a Greek marble sculpture and thought, wow, that's kind of like my life? No? Well, stick around because today we're going to explore how these ancient masterpieces can teach us about modern well-being. I'm so excited to take you on a journey through what I call the House of Health and Well-being. It's not just a house, it's your personal sanctuary, and we're going to build it together step by step. Let's start with the foundation of our well-being: house, sleep, and exercise. Think of these as the sturdy base that holds everything else up. Just like how Greek sculptors carefully chose the perfect marble slab, we need to choose the right amount of sleep and exercise to create a solid foundation. Studies show that adults need 9 hours of sleep per night. It's during this time that our body repairs itself, consolidates memories, and recharges for the next day. As for exercise, aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate activity per week. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good too. Now, let's add the other two sides of our foundation: hygiene and nutrition. These are like the tools Greek sculptors used to shape their masterpieces, essential for creating something beautiful and lasting. Good hygiene isn't just about staying clean, it's about respecting yourself and others. It includes things like regular hand washing, dental care, and keeping your living space tidy. When it comes to nutrition, think of your body as a work of art. The food you eat is like the chisel, shaping your health from the inside out. Aim for a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. You don't have to be perfect. It's about making small, consistent choices that add up over time. With our foundation in place, it's time to build the walls of our well-being house. The first wall is made of healthy coping skills. These are the techniques we use to deal with stress, anxiety, and life's challenges. Just like how Greek sculptors had to work with the imperfections in marble, we need to learn how to work with our own imperfections and struggles. Some healthy coping skills include deep breathing exercises, journaling, talking to a friend, or engaging in a hobby. The key is to find what works for you. It's okay if it takes some trial and error. Even the greatest sculptors had to practice their craft. The next wall in our house is self-care. This isn't just about bubble baths and face masks. It's about consistently taking actions that support your physical, mental, and emotional health. Self-care can include setting boundaries, saying no to things that drain you, and saying yes to things that energize you. It's about listening to your body and mind and giving them what they need. Self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary for your well-being and helps you show up better for others too. The third wall of our house is good communication skills. Just as Greek sculptures often told stories without words, we need to learn how to express ourselves clearly and listen effectively. Practice active listening, where you really focus on what the other person is saying instead of just waiting for your turn to speak. Learn to express your feelings using I statements like, I feel, instead of, you always. And don't forget about non-verbal communication. Your body language and facial expressions speak volumes. Now, let's add some windows to our house. These represent mindfulness practices. Mindfulness is like the clear, focused gaze of a Greek statue. It's about being fully present in the moment, without judgment. This practice can help us become more self-aware and better at managing our emotions. You can start with simple mindfulness exercises like focusing on your breath for a few minutes each day, or try a body scan where you mentally check in with each part of your body. The goal is to observe your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them, just like how we can appreciate a sculpture without trying to change it. As we continue building our house, let's focus on developing emotional intelligence. This is like the ability of a sculptor to convey emotion through stone. It involves recognizing, understanding, and managing our own emotions, as well as empathizing with others. To improve your emotional intelligence, start by naming your feelings. Instead of just saying you feel bad, try to be more specific. Are you frustrated, disappointed, or anxious? Practice empathy by trying to see situations from others' perspectives. Emotional intelligence is a skill that can be developed with practice and patience. Now, let's add some warmth to our house with self-compassion. This is like the gentle touch of a sculptor, smoothing out rough edges. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a good friend. When you make a mistake or face a setback, try to speak to yourself gently. Instead of harsh self-criticism, ask yourself, what would I say to a mate in this situation? Practice self-compassion meditation, where you send kind thoughts to yourself. Being compassionate with yourself doesn't mean making excuses. It means acknowledging your humanity. Finally, we've reached the roof of our well-being house self-actualization. This is like the crowning achievement of a Greek sculpture, where all the elements come together to create something truly magnificent. Self-actualization is about reaching your full potential and becoming the best version of yourself. This involves setting meaningful goals, pursuing your passions, and continually growing and learning. It's a lifelong journey, not a destination. Just as each Greek sculpture is unique, your path to self-actualization will be uniquely yours. Embrace it and enjoy the process of becoming more fully yourself. And there you have it, guys, your very own house of well-being, inspired by the timeless beauty of Greek sculptures. Remember, just like those ancient artists, you're the sculptor of your own life. It takes time, patience, and practice to create a masterpiece. So be kind to yourself along the way, celebrate your progress, and keep building. Your well-being is a work of art in progress, and it's beautiful at every stage.